Thank you, Madam Second Deputy Speaker. To ask the Minister of Transport and Public Works to consider constructing a bridge at Linengwe River at the tarmac road from Balaka to Birira via Kwisa. And part 2 of that question is to also for the ministry to consider constructing a bridge at Impika River around Folora, Penga Tubwanje in TA Tambala. Madam Second Deputy Speaker, the two rivers, Linengwe River and the Impika River, lie on the roads from Balaka to Birila via Kwisa Road and Folora Penga to Bwanje in TA Tambala. The roads on which these two rivers are lying are district roads. And as such, they are undesignated roads, and all undesignated roads follow under the management of district councils. Madam Second Deputy Speaker, district councils using different sources of financing take care of such kind of roads. I would therefore like to request the honorable member to present this request to Nchewu District Council for consideration. Whilst I'm responding to this question, Madam Second Deputy Speaker, allow me to make reference to the ministerial statement that I made in this House that our roads in this country fall into 5 categories. We have the main roads, the roads that connect the districts all the way to the borders, and we have the secondary roads, the roads that connect districts to other trading centers, and then we have the urban roads. These are roads that are under the city or district councils within the cities, and we have community roads, and these are roads that also fall under the management of district councils, and then we have the district roads that are also within the management of district councils. Much as the Ministry of Transport and Public Works is a policy holder, we work very closely with the Ministry of Local Government in overseeing the management of these roads, whilst the actual management and maintenance of these roads follow under different jurisdictions, because the main roads fall under the responsibility of the Roads Authority, whilst urban roads fall under city councils, and district roads fall under the management of district councils. I thank you very much, Madam Second Deputy Speaker.
Thank you so much, Honorable Minister responsible for Public Works. Supplementary question, the Honorable Member for Mangochi Monkey Bay, or the owner of the question.
Yeah, thank you, Madam Speaker, for recognizing the people of Nchewu Central East to ask a supplementary question. I'm not convinced in the way the minister has answered the question, just because, for example, that time I rode from Balaka to Birira via Kwisa, the bridge might need probably billions of kwajas. Where can the council get those billions to construct that bridge? It's a tarmac road, but without a bridge. And it's very strange, peculiar, in a manner that how can a tarmac road be used in the absence of a bridge? Please consider the people of Nchewu Central East. If you tell me to go and ask the council, I don't think it's proper, because I've already said it will need billions. Where can the council get billions to construct that bridge? Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you so much, Honorable Member for Mangochi Monkey Bay, and the Honorable Member for Karonga Songwe. In that order, please. Thank you.
Honorable Second Deputy Speaker, for granting the people of Mangochi Monkey Bay to ask a supplementary question to the very able Minister of Transport. Mangochi Monkey Bay would like to ask the Honorable Minister if they have any plans of constructing or rehabilitating the Golomoti to Ntagadaga Turnoff Road, and also Mangochi Boma to Monkey Bay Town Road. The people of Mangochi Monkey Bay would like to ask the Honorable Minister as part of his legacy, if he's considering of patching all potholes of the country, so while he's making plans to construct new roads, but does he have a plan for the maintenance of the existing roads? Thank you.
So much, Honorable. The Honorable Member for Karonga
Songwe.
Songwe, you have the floor, Honorable.
Thank you, Madam Speaker, for giving opportunity to the people of Kalonga Songwe. Madam Speaker, I would like to ask the Minister of Transport and Public Works to
Honorable Member, if you can be close to your microphone, please. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Speaker, for giving opportunity to the people of Kalonga Songwe to ask supplementary question to the Minister of Transport and Public Works. I would like to ask the Minister of Transport and Public Works to consider constructing the foreign bridge in Kalonga Songwe constituency, Kakolia Bridge, Kirambalere Bridge, Kaundi Bridge, and the Makamao Bridge. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you so much. Honorable Minister responsible for public transport and public works, you have the floor.
Thank you very much, Madam Second Deputy Speaker. I would again like to thank the Honourable Member of Parliament for Ncheu Central East. He has fears that the bridge in question would take up billions of kwajas. I do acknowledge that, and perhaps that's the more reason why, when we are talking of the LODF, is to the tune of 5 billion. And I must mention here that when we are talking about referring these projects to district councils, we are not looking at these works perhaps being undertaken within one fiscal year because of the magnitude of the works, in which case when we are referring these types of projects to the district councils, we are also aware of the magnitude of that is supposed to be done. And as a Minister of Transport and Public Works, we are also aware of capacity constraints that the district councils have, and we are working very closely with the Ministry of Local Government to capacitate the district councils so that when they're undertaking these huge projects, they're undertaking them with the requisite capacities, both in terms of technical capacity as well as financial capacity, to ensure that these kind of projects are undertaken. I would also like to thank the honourable member from Mangochi Monkey Bay, consideration of the Golomoti Takataka Road, the Mangochi Monkey Bay Road, as well as guiding this ministry and this minister to leave a legacy by patching all potholes in this country. I'm happy for this guidance and for the advice that I indeed want to leave a legacy by patching, perhaps not all the roads, but I mean, not all the potholes, but particularly the potholes that lie on the main roads. The M1 road from Maraka all the way to Chitipa. It is the wish of the Minister of Transport and Public Works to patch all these potholes in these roads because they fall under the jurisdiction of the Roads Authority, and the Roads Authority is one of the statutory corporations that fall under the Minister of Transport and Public Works. Now, specifically talking about Golomoti and Intakataka Road, as well as Mangochi Monkey Bay Road, I would like to assure the Honourable Member of Parliament that these roads are within our plans. Again, when you make reference to the ministerial statement that I made in this House, these are some of the roads that are under and in our plans for construction and some of them for rehabilitation. I thank you very much. And then for Honourable Member of Parliament for Karonga Songwe, the Kilamba Bridges, Honourable Madam Second Deputy Speaker, I consider these to be fresh requests, and I will be consulting my officials in the ministry to get to the details on what we are doing about these bridges in the Karonga Songwe constituency. I submit, Madam Second Deputy Speaker.
Thank you so much, Honorable Minister. Just to correct you, instead of Constituency Development Fund, you did mention LODF, so for the record purpose, it's CDF. Honorable Minister responsible for local government and rural development.
Thank you very much, Second Deputy Speaker. and indeed, this is the first time that you have given me the floor. It will be amiss of me not to wish you well as you execute your duties. And I must say that, Second Deputy Speaker, I am so sure the House misses you. But I must be quick to mention as well that you are representing us well on that chair. Thank you. I wanted to join the Honorable Minister of Transport, Deputy Speaker, to say devolution and indeed decentralization is moving fast than we expected. That is the more reason why quite a big chunk of our revenue is going towards councils. So as we are forward thinking, and I would like to invite you that certain projects must appear in the district investment plan, the district development plan, and indeed the investment plan. Because such certain windows that comes in, for example, the JESID is not going to take any project that is not in the district investment plan. If we've got trade, for example, trade projects, these are donor-funded projects. These projects will need to appear in the district development plan, the investment plan, for them to be considered. So indeed, we will be entering into a discussion with different ministries to look at exactly what has devolved to us at this stage and what has not. But whilst we're moving there, let us be pushy that the district commissioners do include these big projects that we're talking about in the district investment plans, so that whichever window comes in can indeed accommodate the projects as highlighted by the Honorable Minister. So I wanted just to give that guidance for purposes of progress. I submit. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Honorable Minister for Local Government, for that guidance. We now move to question number 6. I now recognize the Honorable Member for Rumpi West to acknowledge the question. Honorable Member for Rumpi West, you have the floor.
Madam Second Deputy Speaker, Madam, indeed the question standing on my name represents the people of Rumpi West and Paramount Chief Chikwamaembe all the way to Nharire. That is Chitipa.
Thank you so much, Honorable Member. Honorable Minister responsible for Transport and Public Works, you have the floor.
Madam Second Deputy Speaker, through you, I would like to thank the Honorable Member of Parliament for Rumpi West constituency for the questions, and the questions are to inform the House when the second phase of the Rumpi-Nyika Road will commence and be funded, noting that the project was launched in 2019 from Bembe to Tazima and that the funds were approved in the 2025-2026 budget. And the second part of the question is to explain when the Minister will pay the contractor working on the Chikwawa-Bembe section of the Rumpi-Nyika Road to enable completion of the remaining 20 kilometers. The third part of the question is to consider reverting devolved roads to the Roads Authority, as most councils have demonstrated limited capacity to manage them. Madam Second Deputy Speaker, firstly, the Honourable Member is advised that Phase 2 of the Rumpi-Nyika Road will commence once the first phase, which is expected to finish in February 2026, has been completed. So when we finish the first phase in February 2026, we will now commence the second phase. Secondly, through you, Madam Second Deputy Speaker, the Honourable Member is also advised that the interim payment certificate, Madam Second Deputy Speaker, is basically an invoice in construction industry. For the contractor working on Chikwawa-Bembe section of the road, the invoices have been submitted to the Office of the Accountant General for payment. It is our sincere hope in the Ministry of Transport that the contractor will be paid soon so that the construction works can be completed as scheduled. Madam Second Deputy Speaker, on the matter of devolution, I wish to inform the House that indeed the ministry has noted that there are critical capacity challenges in the councils, just like I mentioned earlier on, and supplemented by the Honorable Minister for Local Government. There is need to come up with deliberate policies that would enhance the capacity of the councils in the management of the rural roads, as I also alluded to earlier on, Madam Second Deputy Speaker. There is need for the continued recruitment of appropriate technical staff in the councils and provide special trainings in civil works procurement, project and contract management, and others. And let me take this opportunity to applaud once again the Minister of Local Government for the efforts being made to improve the capacity of the councils in the management of rural roads, or rather district roads, as well as some of the urban roads. Considering that the formal devolution has only recently been completed, I would request that the councils be afforded a reasonable transition period, recognizing that initiating and sustaining a program can be challenging. After this period, Madam Second Deputy Speaker, and in liaison with the Minister of Local Government, their performance, that is the performance of the councils, will be assessed, and a determination will then be made as to whether the civil works should revert to the Roads Authority or be continued under the councils. I must commit my ministry to this House that will certainly be working very closely with the Minister of Local Government to ensure that the councils are adequately capacitated to undertake these projects within their councils. I submit, Madam Second Deputy Speaker.
Thank you so much, Honorable Minister. Supplementary question starting from the owner of the question. Then the constituency, Honorable Palombe South, and the honorable member for Nchinji Northeast. Thank you. In that order, please.
Second Deputy Speaker, Madam, I wanted clarification from the Minister. A few days ago, he presented the ministerial statement where he mentioned the Chikwawa to Bembe section, 20 kilometers, which is going to take 10 years before it is done now. He mentioned that the completion date is December. Today, it's about February 2026. What has changed so that we can have these two completion dates within his ministry? Second Deputy Speaker, Madam, is it possible for the ministry for once now to change the policy framework in terms of funding the Rumpinyika-Chitipa road? Because it appears it's a political road whereby government comes, government goes. They mention about the same stretch, but there's not much movement. Can they find a funding mechanism apart from the government resources? Because the government resources have shown that it's a challenge.
So
finally, my minute is not done. Second Deputy Speaker, Madam, the councils today, there are in newspapers that they are failing to absorb billions of money because of capacity challenge. We agree with decentralization, yes, but in the meantime, before the transit, can we have the Roads Authority take care of our bridges and roads? Because as of now, for the past 5 years, the road, the RA, they have just been staying without doing anything because all the jobs have been taken from them. PVHO is incapacitated, but we have the challenges.
Thank you so much, Honorable. You are now debating.
Yes.
Thank you so much,
Madam,
Honorable Member. Honorable Member for Palombe South, you have the floor. You can use another microphone, Honorable.
Am I audible now? Okay, thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker. Mine is a question, or I don't know if it's a question or maybe a request from